I'm Todd Grisham. The fighters are here, and they're about to get it on at the Lighthouse Theater. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
Time for our tale of the tape. His name is Eric Esch, but he's known as Butterbean. You can't mention the sport of boxing without mentioning this guy. And they'll be... Here comes Butterbean.
This bout is scheduled for 6 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Atlanta, Georgia, here is the popular knockout artist known as the King of the 4-rounders, introducing Eric Esch, better known as Butterbean.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this... Can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. Can't land the jab there. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Beautiful counterpunch. Butterbean, he's in trouble. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself.
No hold on a second, Johnny. Buster Douglas just got rocked. Thought that was the end, but here we go again, back into the fire.
Defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Those fighters landing in these exchanges, Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Perfect counter lands. He blocks the jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Butterbean in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the tournament's got to put a firecracker on.
You're starting to make mistakes and switch it.
And there's the bell for round two. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Do you believe what we are seeing? That jab doesn't find a home. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Oh, the big fella stumbling and bumbling. Looks like trouble was averted.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? Buster goes down. And it's a one-hitter winner. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
Shot from the gun.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at it's not for there. There's no defense.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Douglas in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Love the response, so got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Big deep breath. Big deep breath. Calm yourself.
Smart, otherwise you'll see it and ride it out. Go out there.
You need to go back out there and you need to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back.
You're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end and what you do. Good work. Good work out there. The jab's work.
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
On to the third. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, everything. full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Incredible work rate. He threw a punch and just got countered. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The jab not finding its target. The straight right just misses. counter shot lands. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They're giving us a high-tempo show. The right hook misses. Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Perfect counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talking about Butterbean in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Well, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
It's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident.
Great work. I love that. I love that. That jab's slick. Now, I don't want you to
Go on the end of that jab and then just start gathering your pace, win this round back.
take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered. He's hurt. He's ready.
Don't worry about that round. Let's go out there. Let's reset. Forget about that round. It's a bad round, all right? But we don't care. Go out there and win this next round. I need you to
Power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the...
Just the same again. Don't change too much yet. Keep doing what you're doing.
Then. Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together.
Working nice. Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great.
Win the round.
the bell to start round 4. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. That hook won't score. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point. Big Butter Bean is down. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to... So this fight will continue. But how can they get back into this bout?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Catch and shoot. Good counter punching. Talk about Butterbean. On to the 5th we go. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them...
Whoa, Johnny! And he just rocked Butterbean, who's off kilter. Look out below! It appears that the moment of trouble had... Hold that thought! Whoa, and Butterbean just got rocked! Looks like they've shaken it off.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Oh, wait a minute! Oh, man, it takes a real shot to rock Butterbean, and that's what it was! Apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Beautiful counter shot. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Butterbean in that last round.
We'll see. That's his round.
Let's start the 6th. That 1-minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Just missed with that hook. And down goes Butterbean. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Johnny, take a look at this action. And Douglas is dazed. No, we don't see a knockdown.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Pretty lopsided decision. Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Todd Grisham. Time for our tale of the tape. First up, we have Bugsy Malone. A lot of questions surrounding what his skill level will be. We're going to find out right here, right now. And his opponent, Johnny Nelson. He's 6 foot 2 inches tall with an 81.1 inch reach. Bugsy Malone. Yes, you heard that right. The UK rapper gonna try his hand at the sweet science.
This bout is scheduled for 6 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Manchester is the multi-talented and
I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Perfect counter shot. This is a high-octane battle. Beautiful counter punch. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. This is the type of fighter that would say, I don't even want rounds. Let's just fight until one of us can't stand up anymore. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice counter shot. That jab misses. They exchange punches. The jab doesn't quite connect. Johnny Nelson just got hurt. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Malone in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Keep smart. Good man, good man.
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off.
You two up there. Good work out there. The job's working nice.
Get into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round. Relax now. I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready.
Get that jab back. Just boxing. Just be smart.
And there's the bell for round 2. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round? Catch and shoot. Let's talk about Malone in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
The right hand's beautiful, that's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? I need you to focus.
Talk about Malone in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart.
Okay, now you're letting back into the fight that round. You got complacent.
Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away.
You had everything in the bag and now you've let him back into it.
Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking at him. Let's go.
Talk about Malone in that last round. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what... fighter's vision is paramount, and the referee may stop it here. A little bit of a surprise here as the referee says we can continue. Let's talk about Malone.
Great work, I love that.
They could have picked any venue in the world, but they chose this one for a reason. What an atmosphere. This is the Lighthouse Theater. I'm Todd Grisham. It's Edgar Berlanga, one of the most electrifying men in all of boxing with the kill or be killed style.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from San Juan, Puerto Rico, the outstanding knockout artist known as the Chosen One, Edgar.
All the talking has been done. It's time. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Caution being thrown to the wind. Well done with that counter shot. The straight right just misses. The crowd has settled into their seats. They are ready to see something special at this amazing venue.
God, I love theatres. For all these reasons, you can hear everybody in the crowd. You can hear the punches. The punches actually echo. If you're a fighter coming in and you know you're in such an intense atmosphere, you know the pressure is going to be on.
Catch and shoot. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? Beautiful counter punch. The straight right just misses. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Those counter punches have to hurt. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Edgar Berlanga in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Needs to knock out without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're getting it. Kitchen sink.
The right hand's beautiful. I said, start just sticking up a few body shots in there.
Be smart, get your shots off, don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Do not worry about it, kid. I need you to focus.
Nice. Does 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Great work.
Come on, you've let him back into this. You're better than this, kid.
Just the same again. Don't change too much yet.
Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Maybe I'm crazy, Johnny, but this slugger's game plan appears to be hit me in the face as many times as you want, and right when you get tired of it, I'm going to catch you with a counter and knock you out.
If you get in with a slugger, they want to work at their own pace. Use speed, frustrate them, take them out of their comfort zone, make them tired, trip over their own feet, get them angry.
And he scores with the counter. Berlanga is wobbly. Somehow weathered the storm.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They threw the hook. It didn't land. Find a home with that jab. Jab slightly. Whoa, wait a minute! The chosen one! Is he about to go down? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Berlanga's in trouble. Talk about Edgar Berlanga in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
It was a bad round.
Yes, I like that one.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
And Jaime Munguia just got rocked. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Nice counter. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close. So close, how can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Can't find a home for that jab. Counter punching. They block the hook. There's a counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Edgar Berlanga in that last round. After what we saw in that last round,
Get your mind back.
here we go to the 4th round. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Looking to land the hook. Won't give us a second to catch our breath. You don't want to trade shots. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously the Glamourweight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace, you can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Edgar Berlanga in that last round. Talk about a... And there's the bell for round 5. after a really strong round. Let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They both want a highlight reel knockout. Counter shot lands. Tried to score with a jab. Straight right just misses. The perfect counter lands. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when it catch you.
A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good counter punch. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Edgar Berlanga in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent and think this is too easy, if they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Get out there and switch on.
Dude, good work. You stay focused now.
Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your...
Don't be looking at it for one shot at a time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's too tired. He's not getting back up. Just keep him on the end of your jab. You're getting your time in already.
Had everything in the bag.
On to the sixth round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
He misses with that jab. A perfect counter shot. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Does well to block that left jab. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Uh-oh, Berlanga, code red time. He's in trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do?
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Edgar Berlanga in that last round. Well, there was... There's the bell to start round 7. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter shot. The straight right just misses. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. You'd like to see more jabs. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, thinking, you've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket them.
Some nice exchanges from both men. In the referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight. So apparently the referee deems it's not that serious, and this fight moves on. They exchange punches. The straight right just misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Edgar Berlanga in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes.
Same again.
Round 8, and we're off again. That 1 minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me, personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
A lot of effort being exerted here. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. The chosen one might be ready to go. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. No surprise as we get a unanimous decision there.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight. What a style. What a pace to get you.
I'm Todd Grisham, and you could not have chosen a better venue for this one. We're at the Lighthouse Theater. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape.
The Magic Man, Antonio Tarver, 6'2" tall, with a reach of 75 inches.
And his opponent, it's Lawrence the Sauce Okolie, 196 centimeters tall, with an 82.7-inch reach.
You want to get out of the way because when you've got a brawler that's in your face that wants to walk through you like a truck, you've just got to use your speed, use that reach, use that height, and keep them off you, because if they get up close and personal.
The Magic Man, Antonio Tarver, a multiple light heavyweight world champions, including the WBA, WBC, and IBF.
The Sauce, Lawrence Okolie. This man won the WBO Cruiserweight title and hasn't ruled out a move to the heavyweight division.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, hailing from Florida, here is the three-time world champion, the Magic Man. And
a lot of trash talk between these two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. He missed with that jab. These two fighters are made for one another. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Punch caught him clean. Okolie may go down here. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
What caught sleeping on the job? What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter shot. Lawrence Okolie caught with a thunderous shot. I thought we were going. Wise decision to take a knee here and get that mandatory 8 count.
Absolutely gassed out, didn't know what to do, and hurt on top of that.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how do... Here we go, it's round 2. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Love being in this venue as the audience is right on top of you, and they will be bringing the heat tonight. They are ready to watch this showdown.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people are here in this place. They will spot it.
Good counter punch. This is what Okolie did not want to do. He somehow weathered the storm.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
And they figure out the combination to this safe.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Perfect counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Coley may go down here. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. As bad as boxing judging could be sometimes.
Don't change too much.
Let's get it started in round 3. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The straight right just misses. If you're a counterpunch, hold that notch. Lawrence Okolie caught with a thunderous shot. And the sauce can't take anymore. Down he goes. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
You're right, Todd. What?
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something because...
Oh my goodness, Johnny! This is what Okolie did not want to do. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just keep...
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Lawrence Okolie caught with a thunderous shot. Let's talk about Okolie in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
To make or break a fighter.
Oh, that's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there.
There's the bell to start round 4. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got a hustle now. He's got a...
Down goes Tarver. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
I need to see that again.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Nice counter shot. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Okolie wobble and down. UFC the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all.